Good afternoon, welcome back to the Swansea Arena. This is day 3, round 2 of the Bet Victor Snooker Shootout. A last 64 that will feature 5 former winners, including the defending champion Chris Wakelin, the maximum man Shaun Murphy, and a very strong Welsh challenge. And of course, so many talented youngsters with some big hitters still standing tall, including the top seed, Mark Allen. Well, it's been a fantastic couple of days, certainly lit up by the maximum break at 147 by Shaun Murphy. And the magician joins us. Obviously, we'll talk about your match today against Dominic Dale, but just how special, how wonderful was that yesterday afternoon?
Absolutely incredible. I mean, no one was more surprised than me, Rachel. Like, you know, it was absolutely amazing and probably the best 147 I've ever made. I think particularly when you throw in, you know, the atmosphere here and everything that's going on, it was completely bonkers, wasn't it? Madness.
It was absolutely amazing. I remember I played you an exhibition in Hungary, and that boy you played was in the audience, or did he actually play? I can't remember.
He came out. We either played doubles against him, or I might have played him as single frame.
Okay.
It was a great exhibition in Hungary a few years ago.
That night he had 2 147s against me. So you know,
don't take it personally. It's not personal.
They do come along quite a lot in exhibitions, but to do it out there in the shootout with the shot clock and the crowd, it truly will go down in history as snooker's most amazing 147.
Wow, and well, as Shaun said yesterday, Rianne, it's almost like just a huge exhibition, this shootout, isn't it, with the crowd and everything?
It was incredible scenes. I think people thought it was on, but you never expected it to happen. I had no words. My words on Twitter was wow, wow, wow. I was like, incredible. But yeah, it's fantastic. There's a way he was interacting with the crowd during it as well. I was like, what's he doing? And Rach was going, concentrate, Shaun.
That was what,
shouting at me, weren't you?
I couldn't take it, to be honest. I thought, just focus.
I do think, though, like, whilst we touch on that and we mentioned the exhibitions and the atmosphere, I do think this event, although perhaps the track record of the winners doesn't show that, I think it does favour the type of player that's happy to interact, happy to play to the crowd a little bit.
But it's finding the balance, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah.
You need that to like calm the nerves and bring them in. And
I've already accepted that I will be totally rubbish today. But I'm still enjoying yesterday, so, you know.
With the guy you're playing today, he is totally serious until he's won the frame, and then he plays up to the crowd.
Dominic doesn't mind playing to the crowd.
Not at all. Once he knows he's won the frame.
Absolutely.
How much did you enjoy last night? I'm sure you celebrated a little bit. I mean, it was a big moment.
Yeah, no, absolutely. No, it was lovely to celebrate, and you know, there was a few drinks taken. You know, absolutely, because they don't come along often. It's nice to enjoy, and of course, in a normal event, you don't get to have that sort of chill out period.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you know, we're back to work today, and I'm going to try my best.
Well,
I don't think there'll be another 147 today. Spoiler alert.
Sorry, mate. I'll tell you a nice moment. I was in the players' lounge when you come in, and all the players stood up and clapped, which was nice, a great feeling for you.
It was nice. I think, you know, of course, we're in this social media age, and everyone's interacting, but the sort of respect of your peers, I think, is the biggest credit you can get. So that was a lovely moment.
I experienced that. It was great.
Lovely. And a lot of tweets, social media went absolutely bonkers, to be fair, which is wonderful. It's lovely to have the game talked about. Obviously the shootout, the event, but you and your magic. Richard Osman was chatting about the all-time 147s. We've got his tweet coming in on screen. And where do you think you would place your shootout 147? We'll obviously talk about Ronnie's quickest all the time. What about yourself? Where do you think it would be?
Jeez, I've got absolutely no idea. I think you know, to even just be in the conversation is grand, isn't it? It's great. I think that's for other people to rank it, isn't it? I'm not sure, but
well, we was analysing it last night, and I thought, like, obviously Ronnie O'Sullivan's 147 was absolutely amazing. How quick it was. Yours was only 7 minutes something. Cliff Thorburn because it was the first one at the Crucible under the pressure. But I think we've got to put Shaun's second in the all-time 147s because of the situation.
But this is it. It's the circumstances.
Yeah, I think Mark Williams mentioned that John Higgins had one in a one-frame match as well. So So it's a similar sort of thing, but as you say, the shot clock, you've got no time to think about it. It's like you're on autopilot playing whatever shots in front of you. But
And Rachel shouting out, concentrate.
Also, hold on, you talk about all those 147s. You didn't have someone in the crowd saying, don't bottle the blue.
I know, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. He's lucky that fella, my PA, Robbie's not here this week. He'd have taken him outside for a chat. They'd have had words out the back.
Do you know what, Shaun, you didn't bottle the blue, but I think you bottled the magic trick. Were you actually going to do a magic trick for us yesterday?
Well, you know, I'm not called the magician for nothing. And everyone who comes to my shows will see a little bit of magic. They see a bit of music and the snooker. And, you know, myself and Angus McAnally over in Ireland, we're trying to develop our shows and make, you know, great entertaining nights for people. And the little bit of magic is part of that. So I was going to, and... yeah, I just switched it in the end. I just switched it. I didn't think live TV was the time for it to go wrong.
Well, it was quite funny. He said, I'm going to sing, and then I'm going to do a magic trick. I thought, wow, this is going to be interesting. I think we wouldn't make anyone disappear on this stage.
No.
What do you look at me for?
Oh, brilliant stuff. Congratulations again on a 147. You up for the fight against Dominic Dale?
Absolutely, yeah, looking forward to it. Of course, Dominic beat me there a few weeks ago over in China, so, you know, I'm not saying it's going to be revenge time, but, you know,
you just never
trying to win.
It's two great showmen, and we'll be looking forward to that. Our first match getting underway today. It's the last 64. We've already had 2 days, the thrills, the spills, and it's certainly a tournament that is as dramatic as